All right, welcome everybody. Doing a little bit of D&D in the Sven Zone. Everybody say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Howdy.
Awesome, we have sound. All right, so when you last played, you guys were wandering through the Borderlands and here is the wilderness map. You had the Tamarack Stand, which is the area you're in now, and you had a quest up in the northeast corner in these caves up here. And all right, let me turn that off then. You had fought an undead ogre. Then we're taking a long rest when Ren, who was toward the end of her watch, thought she heard some sounds. Was imagining, thought she might have dozed off because she was like she was reliving the fight with the ogre from earlier that day, when in fact it's an actual ogre that comes stomping out of the forest.
I forgot about that part.
On the trees where you guys are. Anything else you wanted to add or ask before we get going? All right, so I do want to do real quick. This is the 2024 rules that we're doing. So those of you watching at home, if you're wondering what's going on, that's what we're going to be doing. We're doing the Heroes of the Badlands starter kit that comes with the 2024 rule set. And by the way, I just want to shake my little fist in the air at fate, because my players on occasion will whine because I don't use a camera they can see, because it takes up a lot more computing processing on my computer. But because there was only 2 people going to be using a camera tonight, I am using a camera that they will be able to see, and now nobody is on camera. So pretend I'm giving you the middle finger, because that's what I'm doing in my mind. But I did want to go over real quick, touch base with each player, give me an idea of something neat that you like about the 2024 rules, or something neat that you like about your particular character, or maybe even something cool that you like about that the other characters, maybe a cool thing that they do. I, for example, like the fact that healing is a lot better in 2024. If you cast a healing spell, it is 2d8, and potions are better as well. So that makes it cool. I think it lets a little bit more, some of the damage and stuff, especially at the early levels, can be devastating. So it's nice to have a way to boost your party and throw them back up. So let's go. I'm just going to go from left to right across the top here. Igneous, played by Kendrick. We'll let you start. What is something cool about the 2024 rule set that you like, or about your character that you like?
I don't know that I've played enough of the rules to know anything much more about changes, except that part of it, the no longer having a dice tower is a little different.
Well, that's just that's a personal preference. I did
the
for
setting.
this.
Okay,
For this,
gotcha.
I could easily add the dice tower. That's a fancy kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't know enough about what the changes are except for the healing. Healing is obviously the big one. I don't have enough time in here to know what the bigger changes are yet.
Your barbarian raid lasts 10 minutes. You have mastery with your several weapons as a barbarian. You tavern
I mean,
brawler
not played a
feat
barbarian in a very long time. I didn't notice the difference.
have feats that you normally didn't have at 2025 at level 1. Is there any part of the story that stands out to you up to this point that you liked?
Be a dragon.
What's that?
You could be a dragon.
Oh, Dragonborn has been there for a while. That's not new. I just hadn't done it before in this setting.
Dragonborn breath weapon is different now. One, you get to do it more often, and
Yeah,
two, it's
that's
also
true.
you get cone or line.
Yeah, you choose, which is nice.
But is there any part of the story up to this point that you've enjoyed or that you thought was funny?
I mean, going back to the very beginning, like the whole intro, the sparring and unexpected getting knocked out by a first level character was unexpected.
Right, the monk took you out with one shot with a crit. Yeah, that was pretty funny. All right, so moving on, Micah. Same question to you. 2024 rules. Anything that stands out as cool? Anything?
I think you touched on it a little bit, but I think you can bonus action potions now for like health and stuff. That is once again, like you were saying, it adds a whole new level for healing. That is huge. Being able to bonus action a potion is awesome. So much faster. One thing I don't know. I haven't played a lot of it, so I can't give you a ton of difference. But that's one thing I've noticed. As far as my character goes, though, I have never played a healer before, so I don't really do spell management often and as little as I can. So this is kind of cool to play something that's outside of my comfort level. Usually I'm very combat heavy, damage heavy, and in this one I'm very much not that. So pretty cool. I like that.
I agree. It's very cool to see you doing something different. And you're doing a really good job. I think, and not only that, but the character you chose is humorous and
he's really fun.
Had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And you heal me exactly when I need to be healed. So you're doing a good job. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. I'm playing a healer who is actually healing in a selfless fashion because it almost never happens. I'm always the tank and our healer's always off fucking sniffing trees or healing the enemy or some shit. It blows my mind what I've seen other healers do. But also, I'm trying to role play a little bit better with him. Sven, a long time ago, had said that you don't have to be good at role playing, you just have to not sound like you. So
right.
I'm sure Indiana Knowns, if you watched the previous episodes, has sounded different in every episode. Well, that's just because that's how I sound that night when I'm not sounding like me. So you guys have played with it very well, and I appreciate you letting me explore that area. A little bit out of my comfort zone, but I'm having fun.
Nice. All right, and Reno, what about you?
I think in general the rules allow a lot more robust of everything. Everything seems to be like it's a little bit better than as far as the weapons, as far as what they do, as far as the spells, as far as the actions. I mean, I myself have a mastery of 2 weapons, which I've never encountered. That might be just on me, but also having like for example the hunter's mark, where I can decide I'm going to do that, and then marks one of them and have some sort of a mental thing going on there, or much more advanced than it was before. Also, being in a SMR race, that was something that, again, it may have been me, but it was very different approach for playing. So everything about this particular character and the way that the robustness of the things that are happening, even at a low level, is pretty cool.
Nice. And Mantha?
I mean, everybody's talked about it. I think the mastery is really cool. I lament that as a monk, I will never get one, but I like watching other people do it. I think I'm talking about multiple things. I think it's neat how you get like so much stuff from your background instead of like from your race, because you don't really get racial stuff. You get like racial abilities. And also, I am very pleased with how well my stuff like accidentally worked out. Or like my sailor stuff, I get like the tavern brawler or whatever, and it like really works really well with my monk stuff. And so I'm really happy about that. With like all
Very
the
nice.
unarmed attacks and stuff.
Right. Excellent. All right. Well, I touched on it before. I like the healing. I also like some of the clarifications they've done, how they've tweaked some of the spells. So a lot of 2024 I really like, and I'm looking forward to over time, eventually switching to this with some of the other campaigns that I have, or starting new campaigns using 2024. So
What was the previous one called?
5e.
5e.
It's actually the official wording of the new stuff is 5.5, but we've been calling it 2024 because that's when it came out. The new rules came out in 2024, so we've been using it for just about a year now. And that's when the new official rules and the books and stuff came out. So, all right, so let's go ahead and get back into it then. I'm going to put you guys on the map. Let me put the...
Guys, I just realized that I can't see because I left my glasses halfway across the house. I will be right back. I would love to be able to see this map.
There's a map. I see a map of squares. Are we on the map, the quick map, the Forest Desert quick map?
No, you are on the Tamarack Stand map that I just shared. And I'm just going to throw a couple tents in here. I think Igneous said that they specifically did not have a tent, but the other two do.
Sorry.
I don't think I have a tent either. Let me take a look.
I have a tent.
I do not have a tent.
Well, we're giving you one now.
Okay.
Silence has one.
Just type one into your inventory now.
I have 2 bedrolls too.
All right, we have 2 bedrolls.
He wants extra padding.
Carry him around all day. All right. So you well, Indy, you're in the tent. So I put you there.
Oh, I just don't see the tent, so I didn't know what was going on. My bad.
You guys can't see him. That's weird.
No, I just saw my person hanging out in the middle of
Yeah.
2 squares.
Turn them off and turn them back on. Yeah, see him underneath your people?
Nope.
I see him. See the big brown splotch underneath Indy and Silas?
I do now. Yep.
Okay. Alright, so looking at the party sheet, at the order in which you guys were sleeping. Alright, so I will actually let you all decide. Because the way I do overnight rests is it's actually, you guys actually have a 10 hour overnight rest because everybody's taking a 2-hour watch. So that way make sure everybody gets 8 hours plus, a 2-hour watch. And Ren is the last one. So if it's at the beginning of Ren's watch, then you guys don't finish your long rest. You'll finish it after her watch, after the fight. Or you can finish your long rest, but then whatever you use up during this fight, you won't have available for the rest of the day. So, I'm going to put a vote in the chat. And it is an anonymous yes, no.
I am not sure that my character gets a choice because she already
It's not a
took
character,
the
it's a player
8
thing.
hours.
So, your choice, do you want it to be done or not? Alright, so it looks like the majority is not have finished the long rest. So we're gonna Ignis has a whole 2 points of damage done to them, and we are going to go ahead 1, 2, 3, 4 and roll for initiative. Woods, trail, here it is. One, two, three, four. Okay, he's rolled. That's weird. It didn't roll it for him when I added him in. It normally should have. Okay, so it's going to. So you guys know what an ogre is. So I'm not worried about not knowing, trying to identify it. What is your passive
That they have
perception?
like an me or everybody? 15.
Everybody else is asleep. Okay.
Makes sense. Remember, because we did recently fight an ogre. They have a thing where when they go down, they might not go down. So they might come back.
Oh yeah, I remember
Still
we
a
just
bit.
fought that guy.
Yeah.
So, Actually, what you fought was an ogre zombie. This one does not look like it's dead.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure we figured that out as an ogre trade and not as a zombie trade. Maybe?
Alright,
We heard a rumor from somebody in town that it was happening to those things. I don't think they determined whether or not it was ogres or if it was zombies, but that somebody in town told Indy that had happened to them, I think.
alright, Micah and Reno, you would click the DIS button on your down and bottom left of Fantasy Ground itself, next to the modifiers.
Yep.
I am pushing you a roll.
I dropped a 19.
Alright, so Silas, you are awake. You wake up, hear some noises. That is all you can do this turn. Where is conscious? There it is. Indy, you are still asleep. You're not sure. You hear some branches crunch. Alright, so he gets to go that far.
I have Pippin, and Pippin crawls all over me all of the time, so I can sleep through just about anything.
Nice.
You wake up with cuts and scratches all over your body, and you're like, yeah, this is normal.
Its little peg leg poking me in the eye and the ear and stuff.
Alright, you hear some noises just outside your tent, and you, Silas, and you see the tent flap moving a little bit. Ren, this thing's coming up, doesn't seem to have seen you, and he's just sort of looking around. He's taking he has a club, and he's sort of poking it and looking at it.
Alright. So if he doesn't seem to have seen me, can I try to sneak up behind him? I have the movement to do it. It's 35 feet, and I have a movement of 40.
Alright, so if you're give me just a moment here.
Or do you need me to be going half speed to be trying to stealth?
That's not the one I wanted. It must be... I'm looking for the list that I had somewhere in my... That's not it. Players, there it is. This is it. The rules glossary. So, interesting. It doesn't have... You go to...
Yeah, I was looking for
skills.
stealth. There's one for hide.
Up. Escape notice by moving quietly and hiding behind things. Okay. Alright, so you try to conceal yourself. You must succeed on a DC 15 stealth check. You must be out of the enemy's line of sight. On a successful check, you have the invisible condition while hidden. You stop being hidden. You make a sound. An enemy finds you. You make an attack roll. Or you cast a spell with verbal component. So last thing I want to check real quick is the invisible condition. Alright, so I might be missing it, but I do not see anything in this where it talks about movement. So go ahead and as you are going to move there, and then give me a roll to see how well you do your... You started in view of him, however, you knew he was there, so I would say you moved as he moved up. However, with a 9, it's not higher than a 15, so what happens to break your stealth?
As he walked up, there was like this big pit of mud that I didn't see up until like I walked into one of his footsteps, and my foot just like sunk like way lower than I expected it to, and I just kind of like stumbled out of it. Anyway, now that is my cover is blown, I think that was an action. So I will just go ahead and use I'm gonna use a monk focus point to use Flurry of Blows as a bonus action to make 2 unarmed strikes.
Do you have to be able to... Do you have to have made an attack? I think we've had this conversation already. I don't remember the answer.
That's all it says in Flurry of Blows, so I don't believe so.
What is... Okay, go for it. Spend your point.
I spent my point, and now I am trying to hit him. Here's the first one. Alright, and here's the second one. And because of my background, I actually re-roll ones on unarmed strikes. So that would have done 3 more damage. Anyway, now that stealth has been blown, get up! Everybody get up! It's an ogre! Wake up! It's time to fight!
Alright, you have danger sense, Igneous, so I'm not even going to have you roll her cry, whether or not you've made a perception check. The noise she made would have woken you up. So you are prone, and you look up and you see this thing get hit. What would you like to do?
I will go into rage. Step forward. Oh crap! Where's the? Hang on. I hit the rage thing too soon. There we go. And then no, so yeah, I'm getting up, raging, walking another 5 feet, and then I'll just. Where'd it go? Oh, did I hit the wrong thing? So I did. That's why. Anyway, go ahead, and then I'm going to breathe my breath at it.
Okay, from where you
Good
are,
line.
you have room.
Oh well. Not going to be quite as much.
Still some damage.
That one, and that ends my turn.
All right. And just remind me, we don't have I can't remember the name. When you have one person on one side of the enemy and one on the other side. We don't have that, right?
Eiffel Tower. Flanking.
That's it, flanking. We don't have flanking in this, right?
Let's check. I thought I had kept the book open, but I did not. So give me just a second here. Here it is. Boink. Alright, I also wanted to check prone. Your only movement options while you're prone is to crawl or to spend an amount of movement equal to half your speed to right yourself and end the condition. So I was correct about that. That hasn't changed. And then... Nope, flanking doesn't exist.
Alright. In that case, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm circling around the ogre. And as I do, I'm pulling out my spear to start trying to do my normal kind of attacks.
Did you have 40 feet of movement?
Yes.
Alright, so you're able to move around the tent. That would be difficult terrain.
Makes sense. So here is my spear attack. And there's the damage. And then, honestly, I'm not sure there's a reason to save this. So I'm going to go ahead and use my last monk focus point to do another flurry of blows. Because, I mean, I'm either going to use it now or I'm going to use it later in the fight. So. Alright. Here is attack number 1. Alright. Here's the damage. I reroll 1s. So it would have done 5 more points of damage. And I actually, as part of my Tavern Brawler, when I hit a creature, I will say, it does not mention size here. When you hit a creature with an unarmed strike as part of an attack on your turn, you can deal damage to the target and also push it 5 feet away from you. And you can only use it once per turn. I would like to push him 5 feet south so that Silas has some room. And then, because the tent was difficult terrain, I still have 5 feet of movement left. So I will scoot up and then use my last attack on him. Because I wasn't sure if this one would hit. Hey, look, it hit. And that's my turn.
So this has nothing to do with anything. If you have the Jester dice, you should also have the Monk dice. Why don't you use the Monk dice?
I don't think they were part of this pack.
Okay.
I have the Fantasy Hero 2. I think the monk was in the Fantasy Hero 1.
Oh, you only have the 2, you don't have the 1. Alright.
I only have the 2. And also, I will say, the Jester dice are pumpkin colors. That's why I use it with this character.
Yep. Alright, Iggy has, so you ran up, Ren is running around, smacking this thing. What would you like to do?
So did you determine that we do or don't have flanking?
Who are you?
We do not have flanking.
I mean, in the game at all.
It does not exist in 2024.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. I take my battle axe out from my side and I attack. Reckless attack.
Huh?
And
Who
block.
are you?
It would be pretty funny if you and I killed this ogre before the other two ever woke up.
Yes. I don't think there's anything else I can do. Basic hack-a-mole.
Alright, Indy,
Although-
you are
yeah,
weak.
yeah.
You are prone, so it's going to take half your
Half
movement
your
to stand
movement.
up. You can stand up in your tent, so you don't have to worry about that.
I'm going to stand up in my tent and step out of it and assess the situation real quick. I'm not really sure what's going on, but it looks like Iggy is jacked up. Is that correct? Can I notice that from where I'm at?
He has a little bit of a wounds, but not much.
I think he's had those since before you went to bed, though. They're
Oh.
yesterday's wounds.
He looks just as bad as he did before. Cool. In that case, I'm going to do... do I have a healing thing that is not use a spell slot? Do I? No, I don't. Shit. Okay.
You have one that uses a channel divinity.
Oh,
called
I'll
Divine
pass.
Spark.
It's not a cantrip, though. I'm at like an easy, like I can do it over and over and over one. I'll do Toll the Dead
Do
instead.
it twice. Until you
Yeah.
get rest.
I'll just do Toll the Dead.
Are you doing that on Iggy or on the ogre?
On the ogre. He failed, which is good news. That means he takes damage. He's already damaged, so he takes more damage. You guys hear big gong, boom, ring out. We established that last week that you can hear it.
If you're within a certain range.
It changed
And,
the spell.
Heck yeah, that was another cool thing about 2024. There you go. Toll the Dead.
We don't have flanking.
We do not have flanking.
Here, Toll the Dead.
Just move on. It took flanking away. We're not bringing it back. I'll pull this car over.
I
Okay.
mean, in 5e, wasn't flanking like kind of always a homebrew thing?
It was in the Dungeon Master's Guide as an optional rule, yes.
Mm.
And it was way overpowered. Because it gave you, you had advantage.
Not advantage?
Mhm.
I thought it just gave you like
Sounds
a plus
wonderful
2.
until you have a crowd of orcs around you and all of them are getting an advantage.
Okay, well they still have like pack tactics and stuff, so
Orcs don't have back tactics. What are you talking about?
yeah, but kobolds and stuff do.
Alright, Silas, what are you doing?
I am going to get out of my tent.
Congratulations, I cleared you a little spot.
You know,
Okay, and if you stand up, then that you have 5 feet of movement left.
okay. The standing up part took. The other part took 15 of my movement. Is that correct? Or 2/3 of
10
it?
feet of movement. Standing up is 15.
Oh, 15. Okay, so I'm next.
Crawling
Okay.
5 feet out of your tent takes 10.
Okay.
So you've used 25, you have 5 feet left.
Okay.
And you're right
I'm
next
going
to
to,
this giant thing that is dying
It is dying.
and bleeding all over you.
Exactly. I'm going to just use my short sword scimitar combination. I cannot do it with my cantrip because I'm too close, correct?
can't do what? Because you're too close.
Thorn whip. Thorn whip. I cannot do thorn whip. Correct.
There's no point in it because it pulls your target closer to you.
The point will be damage, but that's fine.
You can do it if you want to.
No, I want to do the short sword first.
Okay.
And then the scimitar.
Kick him while he's down.
It rolls on the damage.
Alright,
For
and
you.
with that, you guys are out of combat. As
Woo!
you slice into him with your swords, with your blades, and with all the other damage he's taken, he collapses down.
He's just going out to piss in the woods. And we just wiped him out.
Well, he was going for your tent, so, I could have let you keep sleeping, but...
He did not make the first attack, you are correct. He was just chilling, being his ogre self.
I'm saying.
Right next to your tent.
I don't want to pee on my tent. I'm just saying.
Alright, so you guys are mostly rested.
Finish our rest now.
Are you going to do anything with the body, or just going to crawl into your tent and go back to sleep?
How bad does it smell?
It is unwashed, little giant humanoid, but it reeks of blood.
I'm used to
Nothing
the...
compared to the zombie ogre you fought.
That's fair. I'm gonna enlist the help of, I don't know, the next strongest person in the group, probably Iggy, to have him help me, drag it, more to the south.
Silas, Iggy, and you all have the same strength. Yes.
Oh, cool. I'm making Silas help too now.
Sure. And my pop pajamas, but go ahead.
Alright, so you drag him away. Finish up going to sleep.
Iggy is tired. He's going back to bed.
You woke up, cast one spell. Alright, guys.
Yep.
Alright, no one else has anything else. Alright, so you guys are there. Where is...
I let them all get an extra half hour of sleep before I, do the wake up call.
There it is. There's the image. Sharing this to the camera. Dropping it down. There we go. Alright, so you guys have... Let me get back to Tamarack Stand. Bunch of evergreens grow from this. The soil is very soft, almost like peat, and squirrels and birds flitter about. Lots of pine cones, pine needles. There we go. All right, here it is. So you have done 1, 2, has dealt with the flash fire already. The giant spider nest is what you guys did last week, as well as then you finished up the hobgoblin patrol that you ran across. And as you guys work your way up and out, I presume you guys are heading. You've pretty much finished with the Tamarack Stand. You have a little bit more to go. Uh, you figure by the end of the day today, in the early evening, you guys will be finished with the Tamarack Stand. Somebody's hot mic is hot. As you move around, you notice that there are a couple different types of trees. One has thick bark and red pine cones. Another one has gray bark with green pine cones. Um, Lots of, like I said, more squirrels and stuff running around. Give me nature or survival checks. Those of you who are proficient in it.
I know I bring it up too much, but Pumpkin's like keeping like kind of an eye on Indy, making sure he's not like snatching up some of this weird bark. Not saying anything, just watching. Indy, are you proficient in either skill?
And
Nature or survival?
I am not proficient in either one, unfortunately. I
Yeah.
am not good. I'm actually decent at survival. I have a +4, but I'm not proficient.
Yeah.
So
Okay, well, Ranger, lead the way.
All right, so Silas,
Well,
as you're looking around, you notice that the creatures and things are ignoring the red pine cones and pine needles, whereas the uh, green ones they grab and take off, or are actively eating as you're watching until you get close enough and scare them away.
way back in time, Mars Company decided to go with the red pine cones and the green pine cones. Everybody liked the green pine cones. The red pine cones were considered poisonous. That's how I started M&Ms.
What?
M&Ms, red and green. Remember, we used to just not
Okay.
eat it at all, but they would eat the green. Never mind.
Okay, you
I
learn something new every day.
possible.
So you mentioned,
Yes, I mentioned.
all right,
I tell my story, and I get weird looks, and then say, "Hey, yeah, that might be poisonous, or we should look into it." And maybe it makes them fly. Nobody wants to fly. It's too early in the morning. We don't know what's going on yet.
okay, so the rest of you determine from what he said the green pine cones are okay to eat. Does anybody want to eat any of the red pine cones?
No. That sounds
It's possible
sketchy.
to eat both of them easily. And it's not strange that people do that, unlike the bark. That was odd. But people do eat pine cone seeds. But
Try lighting one of the red ones on fire. See how
okay,
it burns.
it burns like a pine cone. Very smoky.
Okay, cool.
Unless if you got a fresh one, if you got an older one, then it's good. They will also open up in water.
Okay, cool.
Hey, Bane.
I'm not eating one, but
Appreciate you stopping by, Bane. Be sure to check him out. He plays some D's and the other D's on his channel. All right. So, looking. See what you guys have done. Oh, you guys haven't finished the Fens encounters either, so you still have the Fens. You guys just walked through the Fens to get to the Tamarack Stand. There are still
Priorities.
to be fair, we're gonna have to go through the fence to get back to the mainland anyway. So
I had forgot about. Didn't finish the Fens. All right, but that's what I was looking for. Boom. You fought the Sturge on the ogre zombie. You found the mimic in the wagon.
It's Christmas in July, people.
All right.
is it?
So as you're moving,
It is.
you're looking around, getting ready to head out, and you see somebody leaning against one of the a tree. He's got a backpack on the ground next to him. Looks from where you are. Let's see. Micah, give me a percentile. All right, so he's about 45 feet away. What are you guys doing?
I'm sorry. What is 45 feet away?
Looks to be a human male, back against a tree with a backpack next to him.
Is he on the map?
No, there is no map.
So Indy is going to go over and or walk towards him and go, "Hello, dear, bless you."
I am hanging out with Indy.
All right, and real quick, have a good night, Tomic. Appreciate you stopping by, saying hello. Didn't realize you were even here, so I missed when you came in. But thank you for
See you,
stopping
Atomic.
by. Don't forget to give him a chat. Give him a follow, guys. He sort of opens his eyes. Give me a perception check, Indy.
Tower.
We don't have a tower.
I know that.
And he sort of raises a part of a hand, trying to go towards his a dagger, and he sort of drops it and just sort of stares at you guys. How close are you getting?
I mean, 20 feet?
All right. Igneous, what are
I'm
you
gonna-
doing? Kendrick, I can't hear you if you're talking.
What am I doing? I follow. I'll watch. I don't have any particular distrust of humans.
Okay, Silas.
I'll be melting into the background and keep an eye out around.
Give me a stealth.
Yes.
All right. It's like and Indy, you said hello, and what was what was the second thing you said?
Here, bless you.
Yeah. Dear bless you.
Oh, okay.
It's in tight.
Amazing.
Mumbles something, but you can't hear. You can't make it out. Ren, you said you're following him, so give me
Yep.
or staying with him. Give me a perception check.
No! I dropped it on the chat, but apparently not enough on the chat. It was a nat 19. Here's the real roll, I guess. Aw. It's fine. I'll just cry myself to sleep.
Your roll doesn't have to be in the chat.
All right. Indy, what are you
I
doing?
had it over the chat, but I guess it was over the scroll bar of the chat and not the whole like body of the chat. So it
It doesn't
didn't.
have to be in the chat at all.
Everybody is following your lead. Ren, I mean Indy, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna keep walking towards him. If he's not throwing daggers at me, he doesn't look hostile. Hi, I'm
As you get
Indy.
close to him, you see that he has some sort of rash, and it looks like there's some blood on his leg, on his right leg. And he says, as you get closer, please help me.
He's speaking.
Indy will run over there. Of course. He will run over to him
All
and
right, give me a medicine check.
heal him.
I'm doing bodyguard duty.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you need to make a 15 medicine check.
So
So you are able to bandage his wound and give him a little bit of a poultice, a little salve to help his rash not itch and not hurt as bad. And you see that he had some thorns and needles stuck in him, and so you're able to remove them, help relieve the pain that he had. And he digs out and says, "It's not much, but I thank you." And he gives you a gold piece.
no, that's okay. This one's on deer, and he'll give him back his gold piece. You should be shipshape now. I'm Indiana Gnomes. Orc healer of Tyr, and these are my friends. I point at the rest of the group behind me.
I am Sikai. Thank you for your help. And he stands and puts his backpack on and drinks some water and starts heading off to the west.
Another successful encounter, guys.
Oh,
The rest of us, we really did something there.
and circles around, stabs us in the back.
All right, so speaking of encounters, let me get the click. Hiker. And the ogre. So again, these are the ogre and the hiker are random encounters. For those of you watching and wondering what's going on with the Heroes of the Badlands, that's why I'm using the same map. You guys may have seen the map before. Here it is. Because I'm using what they provided. With Fantasy Ground, you can always use different maps. Alright, let me put him back in. Wrong one. Main page. There we go. Give you guys some XP.
Thank you, thank you.
And about half an hour after you leave the hiker, sun is starting to go down. It's going to be down in about 2 hours. Still have an hour and a half or so before you start looking for a place to camp. You see this odd tree. The rest of the trees around have been conifers and have been pine-ish evergreen trees. This one is grayish and very few pine needles on it at all. And it's almost like the branches are reaching up toward the sky. You can see it from about 60 feet away, and there's almost like a clearing around it within 15 feet or so. There's no other trees.
And Silas, recognize anything familiar about this? It's just unusual.
Give me a nature check.
Nature. Okay.
I don't get why you're making such a big deal about it. It's a tree. We've seen thousands of those at this point.
They're just messing up the visuals on these things. I was a 17, damn it.
Other than the obvious, you don't know of any, you don't know of anything else.
Great. Thank you.
What are you guys doing?
What are you gonna go lick it or something?
If you want.
I don't know. You're making a big deal about this weird tree. Don't touch it. I just don't want to hear you tomorrow talking about, oh wow, wish I had investigated that tree or something. If you want to go touch it, go touch it.
There's more to investigation than just touching, you know.
Okay, lick it.
All right, so you guys turning away from it? Are you going up to it? What are you guys doing with the tree?
How far away are we from the tree?
About 60 feet.
And the clearing around the tree is how big?
There's a little bit of an incline behind it, like a little rise, and in front of it, 10, 15, 30 feet, depending on where you are.
Sal's gonna investigate further then.
I'll
Not
follow
going
you
up.
too.
I follow, but I'm making fun of him.
Okay. I'm seeing if I can figure out why this tree is unusual. What about it is
All right, give me investigation, nature, perception. Either one of those three. Indy,
Yep.
if you have any one of those three proficiencies, you can do it as well.
I caught nature and perception. What was the third one?
Investigation.
Thank you. I have none of those. I can try to heal my way into knowing things, persuade my way into knowing things.
slide a hand.
Quite
Almost slide a
skill
hand.
monkey, aren't you?
Slide it.
It's a bunch of weird shit.
All right, so you notice that the ground around the base of the tree, where with these, I mean, you guys have been walking around these trees for a couple days, and up in the forest as well. And in the upper forest, there were patches where the canopy was so thick that the sun didn't get down, and so it was stuff didn't grow underneath it just because of the canopy. Um, whereas this, the ground underneath, immediately underneath this tree, looks almost uh, black, almost like it was burnt or um, rotted or something like that. You're about 15 feet, 20 feet from it. Did you want to get closer?
Sure.
All right. So as you get closer, you see the ground pops open and looks like something's popping up out of the ground, and you realize it's a hand as a skeleton sits up and does a little moan, and we have initiative.
Skip again. Okay. Pumpkin can roll these dice anywhere in the shield in the field.
All right, and Mantha, give me a D4. That's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. There we go. All right, so aptly so. Silas, you get to go first. Change and mess around, change the view for stream. Nice. I got a good 2D tokens for these. Oh, I have you in the wrong place. I'm sorry. For some reason, I have you switched with the barbarian. There we go. What'd you like to do, Silas? Reno?
I will do the longbow.
Okay.
Swing or miss.
Nice. This thing comes crawling up out of the ground. And
Kill a groundhog instead.
you were half expecting it anyway, so you draw back the arrow you have had knocked, and it goes flying right through where its stomach would have been. Goes right through it. Are you moving or anything else?
No.
Alright, so it comes crawling up out of the ground. And it still has 1, 2, 3. Tries to stab you with his short bow. Short sword. And he also misses as dirt goes flying as he swings down at you. See how. Second one rises up from the ground. Indy, give me a religion check.
I want to use my inspiration.
Go ahead.
It's like, I should know things about skeleton. Now!
It got worse.
So you see that you do notice that there's a symbol they're wearing, but you don't recognize what the symbols on them. It's just on their tattered clothing. Both of them have the same. Oh, he didn't roll damage. Hold on a second. Moves forward and stabs into Silas.
Alright. tokens are not locked.
Not.
I mean, pumpkin's moving in 20 feet up to where the skeletons are.
Okay.
Pulls out a spear. Actually,
From
I'm not
where?
sure.
It's a spear. You're not walking with it? You have it
Is it?
in something?
Is there not like is it not like strapped to my back with the rest of my stuff?
A 6-foot spear? Okay.
I don't
If
know.
you have it strapped to your back and are trying to walk through a forest with it on your back, okay. You do you.
Well, consider this. A lot of the times while we're walking, I'm playing the bagpipes, so my hands are busy. Anyway, I make sure that my spear is in my hands properly. And then I'm gonna try to stab at this one. I am busy making fun of Silas for shooting right through the stomach that I also aim for center mass. And it just goes right between the ribs. Just anyway. And then I will follow that up with a kick. Oh,
Nice.
yeah, that one straight to the spine. It does that damage. And I will go ahead and push it 5 feet away from me. Oh, it's dying. I kick it very far, so it does land 5 feet away still.
All right, the third one rises up. Moves up. Steps over his friend. Actually, no, he's going to stand up, stay where he is, and shoot a bow.
That's a good shot.
19 on the dice. So as the second one falls, as you see, your eyes are playing tricks on you for a second, and you realize, no, there's another one behind it. It's not the same one, and it's holding a bow. And you wonder why the arrow's getting bigger, and then it hits you.
This is gonna be part of the reason that I can get the monk ability to catch missiles and stuff.
Nice.
All right,
I didn't
Indy.
like getting shot that one time.
Indy is.
So you do have an ability as a cleric to turn undead. But what it does is it makes them run away. So it doesn't actually hurt
Yeah.
them, it just makes them run. So it's up to you if you want to use it.
I'm going to keep that in my back pocket for now. And I'm just going to hit it with my mace. I'm close enough.
Okay.
Nobody's. Actually, they're both a little bit hurt. So I
Neither
will.
one of them are hurt.
Oh, they both
I
have
just
blood.
got shot. I'm not that hurt though. You've definitely seen me more hurt before.
Okay. I
He
will
was
attack.
talking about the skeletons, right?
Oh,
Well,
no, my teammates.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was
Sorry,
talking about
the
my.
skeletons aren't hurt. Yes, both of them are hurt to a small degree. Yes.
I'm going to move. I'll take the opportunity attack. And I will. There's not like a mass group, is there? Bonus action. Healing word is one person. I don't need that. Cure wounds. Guidance.
He misses you, but you go away.
Okay.
Silas is able to block his attack.
Heck yeah. Thank you. Chink. Am I able to use my med kit in combat or no?
I'm almost positive you can. It's Battle Medic Power says
Healer,
you can
battle
expend
medic.
one use of it to tend a creature within 5 feet of yourself as a utilize action.
Sweet. Then I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna heal Pumpkin.
So the way it works is that creature can expend one of its hit dice, but you roll that die, and add your proficiency bonus to the hit points.
Is that something Pumpkin is into?
I think she sees you pull out the
Yeah, I
like
start
med
pulling
kit and kind of like nods towards Silas instead.
up. Okay. So then I will heal Silas. Oh, good call. He does look pretty jacked up.
All right, Silas, do you want to burn one of your hit dice?
Yes.
All right,
Cool.
so
What
you have
dice
to
is his dice?
put a
Plus 10.
+6 in the modifier. Oh, no, so it says hit point dice, doesn't say total. So you put a +2 and in the modifier, or click the button that says +2, and then roll a d8.
Silas does, or
Indy does. Nice. So you are fully healed.
yay. Actually,
Yeah, so starts getting all these different bandages out as you block the hit from the skeleton. He reaches forward and he jams a wad of tissue into a wound you have bleeding. Throws some mud over it, a poultice over it, and keeps moving forward. Deer will protect us.
All right. So
That's my turn.
give me. You also need to roll a d20 for the healing kit. Let me make sure I'm right. It might be a d10. I don't remember off the top of my head. D10.
If it is a D10, it's fine. I'll take the 18.
I'm going to put D10.
Oh no!
All right. So
Worst
the kit
outcome.
is expended. So you only have 4 left.
Oh no.
I'm changing my number to 4.
Okay.
Dun dun dun.
Sorry. I was there.
4.
All right.
Oh, okay.
All right. So the one rises up. Moves to there. Maybe change the view just a smidge. Stop it. And is he also going to shoot? #21. So as he stumbles
Rude.
forward, there's dirt and roots falling off of him, and he pulls back on his bow, and all this dirt comes flying off it as it comes and slams into you. You can feel that the wound's infected immediately. Igneous.
You're running forward. Kill these undead. I will rage. Clack the first with my battle axe. That's a
Nice.
reckless attack. Damn it. Well, Yeah, fucking pretty good. Meant to reckless attack, but too late. So
You can, if you
that's my
want to add it to yourself, you can roll another d20 to see if you crit, or you can just move on. Whatever you want to do.
no, it's fine.
Okay, Silas, the dragonborn runs up next to you as you're being as Indy kicks your legs out from under you, slams you on the ground, wraps a bandage around you and a sling around your arm, and gives you an eye patch, kicks you back up,
Puts a little kiss on top of the bandage.
Yeah.
gives you a lollipop for behaving. What would you like to
It's
do?
a Blue's Clues bandage. It's a bandage with a crudely drawn little blue dog on it. And I go, poo, poo, poo.
Why is the dog blue?
All right, Silas, your turn. What are you doing? Actually, we're at the top of the round, so since he's not on camera, I have no idea if he even hears me. We're gonna take our break, and we'll be back in 10 minutes.
36.
Sweet.
All right.
All right, we are back. We have skeletons
Woo.
attacking us. And we're starting with Silas. Reno, what is Silas doing?
I am going to go ahead and use my double strike, scimitar, and sword,
All right.
and figure out where the hell I am. All right, here we go. Sword first.
That's a hit.
Nice roll. Yay. And now the scimitar with the other left hand. Here we go. Nice
All
bounce.
right,
And
hit.
oh, it did. It be dead. Nice.
Well, technically, it was already dead before you hit it, but
That's what I'm saying.
All right, what are you doing? You hit it with one, it goes crumbling down as you slash into it, and it tries to grab at you for a moment and then stops moving.
Yeah, I don't see any other ones. Are there more there?
yes, to the
Yes, there are two
northeast.
more.
Oh, right there. Okay. Yeah, can I move into the second strike?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'll do that then. There and that and second strike. This is that one. And yes. I know that, man. I'm knocking it out of the park with these the damage, am I?
All right, and you also have Nick. When you make the attack of the light property, you can make it as part of your attack action instead of a bonus action.
What are you saying?
The scimitar has the Nick property. When you make the extra
Oh,
attack of the light property, you can make it as part of your attack action. Alright, so it doesn't matter, you don't have a bonus action you can use, so you're good. You moved
cool.
up, you slashed at it, and it scrapes along its leg, ripping off the last of its tattered pants. And the skeleton's gonna shoot with his bow again. This time, Ren ducks out of the way.
Yeah.
Igneous. Canvic, what is Iggy doing?
Sorry, I forgot I was muted. Go forward to next guy over here. And this time remember to do reckless attack. Hit. Swing. Particle.
Several
And
bones go flying as your battle axe digs into it.
yes.
Smell of earth and dirt rises up from it. Iggy.
Iggy is going to
Indy,
run up. Indy is going to run up and toll the dead. He's going to do it on skeleton number 4, just because that one looks... It looks like Silas has his handled, so we're going to try to go after the one that looks less bad.
All right.
See what happens.
It failed. Good.
That's awesome. All right, let's do some damage. It is already hurt. It's probably immune to necrotic damage, though. I got a feeling. Where'd it go?
Time to find out.
Is it dead?
It took
It's
the
undead.
damage, but it is not dead.
Okay. That's what we're doing there. Yeah, I mean, that's all we're really doing. I've used 2 first-level spells. Oh, no, that's a cantrip. I'm sorry.
Cantrip, yeah.
It is. Told that is cantrip.
Thank you.
Good call.
I don't think you've used any first level spell, did you?
No, I haven't used any of them. I've been trying to save them for healing.
Alright, short sword. He drops his bow and sort of slashes at you with the sword. Ah, and he goes flying out of his hand and hits Pumpkin.
Oh, no.
Pumpkin.
Alright. Both of these skeletons have shot me, but pretty sure the one on the right has shot me more. So, fuck that guy. Pumpkin is going to... I'm sure it won't matter. She's going to dash as a bonus action so that I can get my adrenaline rush. To get a couple temporary hit points. And then she slides by Iggy and tries to use her spear to knock this guy over. You know what? Screw this guy, I want him gone. I'm using my inspiration. I know it's stupid. Well, I want him gone. And it's my turn again!
There you go.
Woo!
So angered, let you go again.
I'm gonna start off with the spear. Okay, guys. Their AC is somewhere between a 14 and a 15. So, now we know.
Between a 14 and 15?
It's either 14 or 15. And then Pumpkin, she knocks this guy's skull off with the spear. And then she sidles by that pile of bones. And she's gonna... You know what? Screw these skeletons. I'm gonna use a monk focus point and use Flurry of Blows. And it does that damage. I kick him one more time for good measure.
Alright,
So
and
it
with
collapses into a pile of bones, and I just like kick the skull like a football. Or sorry, like a soccer ball.
and with that, you guys are out of combat.
Gonna end up a big old pile of them bones.
Such a good song. I feel so alone, running down a big old pile of them bones. Anyway.
Indy, so you know how I pushed you towards Silas earlier? If you
Yeah.
have like
A whole nother
a couple
healing.
arrows in me, if you wanna help take them out. There's definitely there's a bit of blood.
I will definitely heal you. I'll use my med kit and everything.
Okay. I have a D8.
Okay, so it's +2 and a D8. And then I'll roll for
DB.
it. Nat 20, does that mean I get the one I lost earlier back?
Yeah, that's how that should work.
I gain +2. You get to grow a finger out of wherever part I just healed you from. And it's useful.
I don't think I want a finger in my stomach.
Extra finger's awesome.
Finger in your finger? What's that?
No.
All right, so it's just a +2? I'm surprised. I thought your healing thing was better than that. Or am I just wrong?
No. He just told me to do +2 last time, so I did it this time.
It is, as I read it last time. Give me a minute to read it again. The healing,
Oh, pizza
the
guy's here. I'll be right
battle medic says, if you have a healer's kit, you expend 1 use of it, 10 to a creature within 5 feet of you. That creature expends 1 of its hit dice. You roll that dice. The creature regains a number of hit points equal to the roll plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay, then.
So it is not better than when you take a short rest because you get your, well, depending on what your con mod is, I guess. But the difference is it's in combat. You can do it in combat and it's just an action. So,
Okay.
and with
Uh,
him, if he rolls a 1, he gets to re-roll it.
all right, I just applied it. Micah just went AFK though, so
All right. So,
I gotta
is
get
anybody
him.
else trained in religion? Proficient?
No.
No. Nope.
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 Okay. So there are some markings on these, and you see that they were actual like graves that had been set up that they came out of.
Do
You
you
investigate the
still want to
tree,
know why the trees?
and the tree itself looks like it was affected by the evil of these people. I think
Is
the
there a way
two
we
are
can fix
sort
it?
of entwined. Um, by destroying the evil undead that were in the ground around the roots and stuff. You think that's going to help? Um, give me a nature check again. Anybody who is proficient in nature or survival can roll.
I think it's just Silas, that is.
Yep. I am very limited to nothing.
Bless the tree. Lay my hands upon it.
I can do a flip about it.
Play some bagpipes.
I can also play some bagpipes around it
So with
about it.
19, yes, you figure if you move the skeletons away and either burn the bodies or just will probably be the best for these to remove the taint from of evil from these things. Burying them might affect other trees as well and plants. Over time, it will regrow and it will come back. So I will go ahead
Very
and remove the little gravestone, the burial mounds that are there. All right, so as you guys, it takes you about 20 minutes to just set up a quick pyre and burn them. There's not much there. They're not very moist, so they burn pretty quickly. And then you're able to keep going, and you are getting ready to start. The shadows are getting really long. You're getting ready to look for a place to stop. And you hear some singing. couple male
Let's see.
voices singing. You hear a lute being played.
Lots of money on the ground.
Fairly well. Okay. For being in the middle, like somebody playing a guitar
Yeah,
around
it's
a
not like you're
campfire.
paying to listen to this.
What are you guys doing?
Is it
Investigate.
a melody I might recognize?
Give me a. What kind of check do you think that should be?
I have no idea.
Hand. Fire hand.
I'm thinking of trying to join in with the bagpipes. So
So it could be
maybe
history.
insight?
It could be, yeah, I'd let you use insight. It would just be a little bit higher than the history check would be.
I will try using insight. Oh, I don't know this too.
So just jam over it.
I thought about trying to join in, and then I realized right when I was going to, I had my mouth almost on the mouthpiece, it just the tune changed or something, or it went away I didn't expect, and then I kind of just put the bagpipes back down.
Okay. Going to, oh, I can't, the party members can't change the order direction. Interesting. Okay. I can, though. There we go. All right, so you guys come around some trees, and hold on a minute.
They started playing La Via Strangiato and you said, fuck that shit.
And you know what? I'm in character because I don't know what the fuck that song is. So, yeah, I don't know this.
It's The Strange Village by Rush.
And I know who Rush is.
There you go.
You don't know who Rush is?
I'm sure I've heard the name before.
The Tom Sawyer?
You've heard songs.
Maybe I have. Do I know they're by Rush? Probably not.
It's also well before your time. It's like 80s Canadian rock band. They're like 80s Journey. They're like Canadian Journey.
Oh my God.
All right.
We're making a whip.
So you're about 40 feet away from them as you come around this tree.
There's a lot of musicians in the world right now that are crying.
That's not a
Hear
bad
that.
comparison.
And you see that there are
Well, Barrett, I'm talking about her not knowing who Rush is.
4 people
Every
sitting around a
musician.
campfire, and a couple of them are singing. One of them is playing a lute. They look to be male, all human, and men. What would you like to do?
I'm trying to do the opposite of sneak up on them.
I'm going to walk up to him.
I'm crunching branches under my feet. I drop something and I pick it up. I don't want them to be threatened.
I'm walking up to him and I go, "Dear, welcomes you."
They reach for their weapons, and then the one sees that you have bagpipes and is like, "Oh, let's see, you have
I start
bagpipes. Come, join us."
You were shunned from the clan forever.
Yeah.
Stream is paused? What? Shouldn't be.
Is it?
Oh, for him, he hit the pause button. Okay,
Oh.
I got you, Bane. My camera was gone, but thank you. Freaked me out for a minute.
Yeah, so they invite me to go play the instrument with them, and so then I go stand like a good 15-20 feet away from them and start playing.
Alright, and I'll change the view.
I have a flute. I will join.
Alright, and if you haven't, some of you have realized, but there you go. Go ahead, roll your performance check, Indy.
Yeah, so I try to, they kind of stopped and started talking to us, so I tried to pick up the song where they left it, but I still don't know the song.
Nice, Indy. You're able to pick up the tune enough to play. You don't have to play that same song either. You could have played a different song, but
I know, but I rolled a 7, which is the same as my insight to check
right.
what the song was.
All right. So, what is your intent now that you guys are done playing, singing? Are you gonna keep doing that throughout the night? Are you going to wait till they're asleep and slit their throats? What is the plan? You gonna
Indeed.
share your campsite with them? You gonna leave? You can find your own.
I mean, maybe we set up our campsite near theirs. But I am trying to be friendly and make friends.
Right.
So, gonna make some small talk about where are you traveling from? Where are you traveling to?
Or
Fight
everybody's
anything
20 feet
cool?
away. Are you yelling? Hey, where are you traveling from?
Oh, okay. Well, I was standing 20 feet away so I could play the bagpipes without hurting their ears. So once we're done playing the bagpipes, I'll go hang out with them.
Just gonna follow whatever Pumpkin's doing.
All right. Silas, you're way in the back. Are you?
Yes, I will. I will join them.
All right. Go ahead. Move where you want to move to.
I'm gonna move that way around the fire too. So I go over and I sit, and they're like, I don't really want to sit here. Oh, smoke's in my eye. Ah, ah. They weasel my way over here.
You're smoking what?
All right.
Smoke of the campfire.
Okay.
All right. So they have some different type of meat than you do. They were able to catch a couple rabbits throughout the day. You guys have some venison. So you guys share some meat and you share some stories. Are you the three of you who are hanging out with them? Are you telling the truth or are you exaggerating the truth or are you just come up with complete lies?
I'm trying to remember if I think that Andy's a good liar or not. Do I think he's a good liar?
I doubt it.
I don't think you've heard me tell a lie, to your knowledge.
Okay.
So, no.
Well, we fought some pretty cool things, so we don't need to lie.
Right.
Regardless of what
Okay.
everyone else is doing, Andy's absolutely going to tell the truth.
Okay, cool. Now we're telling true stories about the stuff we've come across, about that flash fire that we had to run away from. That was scary. Some giant spiders, some orcs, an undead orc. So we're But I would also like to listen to their stories to see if maybe I can figure out something that might be an issue for us later. You know, if they're running into a bunch of giant spiders, I would like to, be on the lookout for giant spiders from now on or something,
Theirs are mostly tales of stuff that happens like in towns. You know, a poker game that was odd, or great bard show that happened that ended up in a big brawl, or a lass that they had spent some time with. Those type of things. So
Okay.
we don't hear of anything in the area that will or not, uh, that is dangerous. Here is the Wata that has been redeemed.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so the night goes uneventfully as you guys wake up in the morning. Um, are you still going to have a watch with these other people around?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
I'm not relaxing on those kinds of duties.
Well, do we?
All right, so they also have a watch. So, depending how friendly you are, sometimes you're talking to them, sometimes not, and they are relatively. Um, Three of them are really good at it. Another one is not very good at it at all. Stares at the camp, stares at the fire, and gets it going and stuff, and ruins his dark, the
Yeah.
night sight, night vision and stuff, and doesn't really know what he's doing, and will snack half the time and go wander off, go to the bathroom, and come back 20 minutes later and stuff, and um,
He's like, at least I'm awake.
it's right. Um, but as you guys wake up from your long rest, you feel stronger, and some of the abilities you've been working on and training are accessible now as you guys level up.
Wow.
Thanks.
Am I
Nice.
remembering correctly that there was a weird way we had to do it for the 2024?
Well, in theory, you guys should be able to open up your character sheet, and where it says class level, you should just be able to click level up. The level up button should work for 2024.
Okay, yeah. I had to click it for a little bit longer than I did the first time, but yeah.
You should have drop downs. Micah, if you want to share your screen in Discord, if you have any questions, I can walk you through it. But you should have drop downs. You should have things to choose for spells and stuff. But it should all be right there. You should be able to pick everything right there. You shouldn't have to do anything else special.
I just click that class level spec. Do I have to be in like a different like mode or whatever? Like combat or non-combat or
So no, on your main page, you go to your where it says class and level. Click the cog that's there, and it should pop up another window. Did you get that?
Yeah,
Okay,
and then it says
finish.
level up.
Yep, level up. Click
Okay,
that button,
and then
and then you should have it should pop up, and there should be a whole thing that you have to.
cleric level up 3. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, and then it says you gain cleric subclass of your choice.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do.
So, I have the book
Subclass
open.
is a special
So,
section.
for you, since you've never done this before, especially with you did.
Yeah.
So, like Echo Knight is what it's talking about subclass. For.
I understand. Yeah.
But in this case, you're. So, and that's another thing that changed with 2024 is that clerics used to pick this at 1. Now they pick it at level 3. But there is life domain, light domain, trickery domain, and war domain. And I can go over some of the specifics real quick with you. Do any of those 4?
Life domain is the one that immediately stands out to me.
So life domain focuses on the positive energy that helps sustain all life in the multiverse. Clerics who tap into this domain are masters of healing, using that life force to cure many hurts. Existence itself relies on the positive energy associated with this domain, so as a cleric of almost any religious tradition might choose it. This domain is particularly associated with agriculture, gods of healing, endurance, home, community.
I think that's it. I don't
So,
even care about the other ones. I think that fits me the best.
all right, and so one last thing before you click it. What it will do is it will, when you cast a spell, well, right now at level 3, when you cast a spell that restores hit points to a creature, they will gain more hit points. And then you will also have access to, so you have to pick certain spells. Well, for free, you will have Aid, Bless, Cure Wounds, and Lesser Restoration at level 3. And you can present your holy symbol and expend the use of your channel divinity to heal a number of hit points equal to 5 times your cleric level. So it'll be 15 as right now. It'll go up 5 every thing. You choose a bloodied creature within 30 feet of yourself, which can include you, and you can divide those hit points among them. So as long as somebody is down by half, you can divide them up between as many people who are down by half those 15 points. And then
It's pretty cool.
At 6, when you heal others, you will heal yourself as well automatically. You get some hit points back. And then, so yeah, so if you're good with that, then go ahead and
No,
click.
I'm good with it. I think that's going to be
Click
what I want to
next.
go with for him. Cool, adding it.
And then I don't know what else underneath it's showing, but you should have.
It gives me
spells.
features. Yeah. Level 3 cleric subclass, discipline of life, domain of spells, and preserve life.
Right, those are the things I just mentioned. And then what else?
That's just all it says. Spells.
There you go. Click on that where it says spells.
So it says cantrips 1, 2. And then it has a bunch of cantrips.
Yeah, so
Guidance
the
light.
cantrips are, so cantrips is, and 1, 2 are the types that you get. So at level 3, you still have the same number of cantrips. So just click on level 1.
Okay. Yep.
And then click on level 2. So as a cleric, you should get, hold on a second, I think you get 1 every level. Prepared spells. You start with 4. It gets shown in the prepared spells column. Here it is, prepared spells. Yeah. So you should have a total of 6 level 1 and level 2 spells. You just now, at 3rd level, can now cast level 2 spells, so you won't have any. But you had You should have had
Cool.
5 spells before. So now you can have up to 6 from level 1 and level 2. Since yours don't, you can change yours every day. It may not have you pick right this second, but does it have the level 2 spells below, listed below?
It does, yeah.
Okay.
It shows me the level 2 spells that are available.
Alright, so I'm looking at your dude now. Right now you have Bless, Command, Cure Wounds, and Healing.
Hmm.
You haven't used, so do you want to just get one second level spell, or do you want to remove one of the, well, let me see. You're going to get Cure Wounds for free anyway. So pick 2 second level spells. We'll make it easy for you. Just pick 2
I'm
second
gonna
level
go
spells. Oh,
with
Bless. Pick 3. So you can
pick
either
3.
pick another first level. Well, you have 3 more spells, so you can make them all second level if you want. You can only cast. You'll be able to cast 2 a day, I think.
I'm
Whenever you
gonna
want.
go with blindness and deafness. I assume that means I can make people blind or deaf.
Yep.
Okay, adding that bad boy. Uh, what does Prayer of the Healing do? Up to 5 creatures of your choice remain in range.
Prayer of the
Matthew,
Healing.
yes. Give me a second here to.
So it's like a big heal, Prayer of the Healing. Up to 5 creatures of my choice who remain within range of the spell, entire casting, gain the benefits of a short rest and also gain 2d8 hit points.
Ow.
Takes 10 minutes. Okay. Creatures can't be affected by the spell again until they finish a long rest. But basically, I expend one thing. Everybody gets the benefits of a short rest, and you can heal up to 2d8 hit points. It's pretty cool.
All
It's
right.
very out of combat, though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
10 minutes is
Mantha, did
insane.
you get that?
I got that. Thank you.
All right. So that should show you as you scroll down. You should be able to see.
Oh, it's on the next pages. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So that's you. Barbarian. All right, Kendrick, did you get the barbarian I just threw at you?
Yeah. Yep.
So if you want to go to the next page, I should have started with that anyway. That shows you the paths. We talked about one of them because it's insane. You get to heal yourself, like 1 or 2d12 a day. It's crazy, but
Many, just multiple. Okay, I see. Right.
but anyway, there's 4 of them to pick from. So that to give you the information, you can check it out and see.
These pets, see the animals might become a little druidic.
Yeah.
Interesting. Given the following choice, various idea for the bear, the eagle, the wolf.
There it is. The path of the zealot. You have a pool of 4 d12s that you can spend to heal yourself as a bonus action. You can expend dice from that pool every day. So you just get an extra 4 d12. And the first creature you hit with a weapon or unarmed strike takes 1d6 plus half your barbarian level extra damage.
What?
Just crazy. But they're all decent, so there's no real wrong answer. Alright, so I'll let you do that.
What
Real
do you
quick, I
rate your
picked my
total?
spells and all that fun jazz. Do I get any health or anything, or do I just hit the commit button when I'm done?
Just hit
I'm
commit,
almost ready to be done.
and
Commit.
it should then do that all for you. Right now, yep, you went from 17 to 24 hit points.
Perfect. All right, I like that.
All I
24.
need to do is I'm going to give you. Oh, it did it for you already. It gave you. Um, so what I'm doing is I'm adding a exclamation point. I mean asterisk in front of some of your spells. The ones it gave you for free, because they don't count. Remember, I said you can have 6 spells.
Yes, I remember you saying that.
So those don't count toward the 6. So you now let me make sure the number is correct. This restoration is the other one you get free. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You can still have 2 spells. So if you want it to be a first level spell or a second level spell, doesn't matter. You get 2 of them. Remember, you can now scroll up and see your spell slots. You have 2 second level spells you can cast a day and 4 first level spells you can cast every day.
That's pretty cool.
So if you go over to the right of Fantasy Grounds itself, all the way where it says character, click on spells. Do you see the window that pops up?
It's a do.
Okay, then you want source, and you want
Uh,
it on the bottom. Click the drop down menu of source and click cleric.
I don't have a drop down menu that says source. I see group spells. It says group, and then it says pages 1 of 9. Oh, source. There it is. Sorry, source.
And then
You said cleric or HOTB?
nope, cleric.
Cleric.
And then
Cleric.
level, pick either 1 or 2, whichever one you want to pick from, and they'll be above you, and it'll just show you those first and second level spells.
Oh yeah, no, I went through them and I picked some of them.
Right, but like I said, you get more now because you got some free, so you still have
Oh,
2 more that
I
you
get
can
another
pick.
2. You're right. I
So
forgot.
from any level,
Okay, cool.
from first or second, and then when you want them,
How do I see the ones I currently have? Are they going to be my actions page?
yes, on the bottom of your actions
Cool.
page.
Thank you.
I'll try to minimize all these things.
Sweet.
So just click the little purple hat and drag it over to your
My
character
spells
sheet. There you
page.
go. And it'll
Cool.
you'll need to put it in where it says level 1 or level 2, and that's it. All right, so you're good to
All right,
go.
so if I need to do what to actually level up, and with this one, is it the
Go to your main
does this
page.
level up actually work?
Yes, then this one, the level up button does work. Yep. So click on the cog,
Okay.
click level up, and then once you pick barbarian again, it should then give you drop downs. And when you're done, you then click
Gotcha.
commit. And once you click commit, everything should happen.
Wait.
All right. Reno.
Yes.
So if you go to your main page, click the
Yep, I
cog
did,
next to Ranger 2, and then
I
click
did it all the way up.
okay, then click the level up, and then so for you, um, you have subclasses as well. Let me see.
Chose
Ranger,
Fae.
right.
Chose the Fae.
Oh, you already chose it. Okay, then
I chose
you're good.
The spell thing is Dreadful Strikes. I can augment one of my weapons to a mind scarring magic thrown from the murky hollows of the Feywild. You hit a creature with a weapon, you can deal extra 1d4 psychic damage to the target, which can take an extra damage only once per turn. The extra damage increases to 1d6 when you reach range level 11. Yeah, I'm moving towards the Fey. I'm moving towards my celestial heritage as I'm getting in touch with the ethereal regions of the cosmos.
All right. So you also have. Did you want to choose? So does it give you a choice of Feywild gifts?
It does. It is there. Yes. There's it says Ripple Strike, Fey Wanderer spells, Fey gifts, Otherworldly Glamour, and Ranger subclass. I'm supposed to pick all of those.
No.
I thought I was just
So
picking
Ranger subclass is the Fey Wanderer. That's what you picked. So that's already been picked for
right.
you. Um,
Okay, and then choosing the feature is going to be the Dreadful Strikes.
you get 3 of them. You get Dreadful Strike, you get Fey Wanderer spells, and you get
Oh,
Otherworldly Glamour when you pick
okay.
the Fey Wanderer. So now
Okay.
keep going down. Does it say anything about spells or anything else?
On the spells page, it just doesn't say anything other than source and cantrip is one. There's nothing else that you can choose from down here.
Doesn't say there
Just
is. So you should have cantrips, and then you should have 1, 2, or at least 1.
it's just cantrips and then the one number one. That's all it
Okay,
says.
so click the number 1.
Okay, number one. Oh, there we go.
So at level 3, you should
Wow.
have 4 spells. So you have 3 right now. So
Okay. More.
you should pick 1 more. You get 1 for free. You get Charm Person for free.
Okay.
So you have Cure Wounds, Ensnaring Strike, Hail of Thorns right now. So pick 1 more.
And I have Hunter's Mark.
That's not. You have that, but that's not a spell. That's a ranger thing that you do.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying it's here. As well as Hail of Thorns.
Yes. Cure Wounds, Ensnaring Strike, Hail of Thorns. So pick 1 more from the list.
Okay. Snaring Strike.
You already have that.
There you go. It's not indicating which ones I have, which ones I don't. What about Long Strider
You do not have that.
and Jump?
Nope.
Okay, touch touch a willing creature. Once on each of its turns till the spell ends, you can jump 30 feet by spending 10 feet of movement. So I'm touching another creature that can do that. It's a grasshopper, basically.
Including yourself.
Including myself. All right, that's that. And then I have the Long Strider, which is you touch a creature, this speed is increased by 10 feet until spell ends. I think that was pretty cool because I am a little bit in need of moving faster. So yeah, it's a transmutation spell, and yeah, I'll go with that one, I guess. Right? It's a good one.
Okay. Then drag it or select it, and then there should be a commit button somewhere.
Okay. So on traits, none of that. So the features: Dreadful Strike, Feywild Gifts, Stranger Subclass, Fey Wandering Spells, and Otherworldly Glamour. See, that's showing all of them. I didn't choose all of those from all of those.
You don't have, there's nothing to choose from any of those. It's what you get. There's only one
Right,
thing
but
that you have
what
to choose from. That's the gifts.
and
But you don't
for
choose it
that?
there if it doesn't give you the option. You will choose it as soon as you hit commit. The other options besides Fey Wanderer are um, Gloomstalker, Beastmaster, and Hunter.
Yes, I
You
know that.
said you wanted to be Fey Wanderer.
I did. Yes.
Yep.
But I'm saying is the page before this, it said it had all bunch of choices in amongst the features that were listed. So you're saying that if I get all of them, then I had to choose other things amongst that list because there was a bunch of stuff to choose from.
The only
I
thing
only
to
chose
choose
the
from is
one.
the Feywild gifts, if it gives you that option. And you can either roll a d6 says you possess a Fey blessing. Choose it from the Feywild Gifts table or determine it randomly.
Right.
And that is
And what did I choose?
butterflies flutter around you while you take a short and long rest. Flowers bloom from your hair each dawn. You faintly smell of cinnamon, lavender, nutmeg, or another comforting herb or spice. Your shadow dances while no one is looking directly at it. You have horns or antlers from sprouting from your head, or your skin and hair color change each dawn.
Ooh.
So you pick one of those 6 or roll randomly a 1d6.
Let's see.
But
I
again,
think
I don't
I'm
know
going.
if it gives you the option. That's the only thing that you have an option. Everything else, there is no choices to make.
Okay. Let's go with the shadow dancing when you don't look at it. Is that like you're like a
Okay,
Deadpool? Or I mean, not Deadpool.
Peter
What's that one
Pan.
called again?
Peter
No, there
Pan
was
is a
one.
shadow that moves.
The one with the bowling ball chick and
Thinking of Mystery Men.
yes, Mystery Men. I'm naked and invisible as
Guy
long as
with
you
the
don't look at
fork.
me.
Her
Yeah,
dad's head is in the bowling ball.
exactly. That's the one. One a very awesome movie.
All right, so hit commit.
That's been years. Such a good movie.
I did that. I did. Now it's not on, what I just said is not on this page. It was on the page previous, which was what I was talking about the whole time. But I did not choose any of the other things from that page before I hit commit. So if that needs to be changed, you need to do it, or tell me what to do.
You just need to hit commit because it hadn't taken place yet. You're still level 2.
I'm hitting commit
Okay,
all the time here, constantly. Nothing.
There's another.
then
Once
go
you hit
back.
that,
Then
it'll say
apparently you
save in
haven't
the
done
middle.
something. Are there green check marks across the top, and then one of them doesn't have a green check mark? Oh,
How
I
far back?
see. Okay, so you are correct. I missed this on the very, very bottom. Um, it says you gain proficiency in one of these skills of your choice: deception, performance, or persuasion. So go back to the page you were talking about with all the choices, and there should be otherworldly glamour. But again, I don't see what you're seeing, so I don't know where it is or what it looks like.
Right. Yeah. I can't get back to the page anymore.
If you look at the top at the commit thing, there should be a button to the left of that.
You mean class?
I'm not looking at it anymore. I'm
Do you know
sorry.
how to share your Discord? How to share your screen in Discord?
I do. However, I'm on Discord on my phone, so it's not gonna do any good.
Okay.
My class
Are
is
there
checked off. Press
when
commit, and then nothing else happens. There's a save. I'll press the save. There you go.
There you go.
I press the
That
save
worked.
button.
All right. So now you are level 3. So do you want deception, performance, or persuasion? You already have deception.
Performance.
Do you want performance or persuasion?
Let's go with performance.
Okay. What are you going to use performance for? What are you going to be performing? Do you have a skill like a musical instrument, or are you going to sing, or
How about like a demonstration of my sword mastery as a
cool?
Like a sword dancer.
All
yes,
right.
exactly.
So you have anytime you make a charisma check, you gain your wisdom modifier bonus to it. So your wisdom is 2. So I'll fix that for you.
Okay.
So the only thing we need to, there we go, and I will put this as unlock.
So, were there any of the skills that were increased because of this or not? Or just performance
I
went
mean,
up a
you
little
just
bit?
became you just became proficient with performance. So
All of your charisma skills went up. It says whenever, because you have otherworldly glamour, whenever you make a
Right.
charisma check, you get a bonus to equal to your wisdom modifier. And then you
Okay.
also gain proficiency in performance. So 4 skills went up.
Right. Cool. So deception and intimidation, which is both pretty cool. Because I have this dichotomy
Should
of
have given you your spell for free. It did. So you have charm person now. All right. Yep. So you're all set and ready to go.
cool.
Igneous, what did you go with? You went which flavor barbarian did you choose? Kendrick?
Berserker.
Berserker.
I gain frenzy on the first attack that I do if I'm raging, and use reckless attack gains a extra 2d6.
She
Or
already had them.
an extra number. I get +2 already for the rage, and then I get plus 2d6 for the frenzy.
D6.
in
Wow.
addition to that. And that'll go up as I gain more damage, rage damage. And it gave me, I chose survival for the extra skill.
What do you mean extra skill?
It gave me a skill point at the end. I could choose between 3.
Oh, primal knowledge. You gain
Yeah, primal
proficiency
knowledge.
in
That's
another
one.
skill of your choice. Nice, that's cool. While your rage is active, you can channel primal power when you attempt certain tasks. Whenever you check it, make an ability check using acrobatics, intimidation, perception, stealth, or survival. Your strength represents primal power coursing through you. You use it as a strength check, even if it normally uses a different ability. So,
Okay.
your strength represents primal power coursing through you, honing your agility, hearing, and senses. Interesting. Cool. All right, and then you got the
Everything's
frenzy.
through the rage. If I'm raging, I get primal power. Kind of cool.
primal power.
And neat thing
Oh,
is, you can do it for 10 minutes. So it,
Yeah, it's good. Good
outside
chunk.
of you still only get 2 a day,
Right.
or for now
So
at least. That will change. Let's see.
the day, and short rest brings one of them back.
Actually, at level 3, you get 3 a day.
It only still says 2 on mine.
maybe it just needs to be adjusted.
I didn't look at the whole class thing though.
Why isn't it changing? Let's see. There we go. All right, so that's changed. Weapon mastery stays the same. Alright, so you're set. Alright, and then last is Mantha. What monk flavor did you pick?
Yeah, I really thought about going with the shadow one, but I just think that darkness kind of gets in the way of your teammates. So I went with the super basic one, Warrior of the Open Hand. Basically, it gives me like maneuvers that I can do against enemies when I hit them with my flurry of blows. So there's Addle, which I can make them not take opportunity attacks. There's Push, where they can make a save or be pushed up to 15 feet away. And Topple, where they make a different kind of save or be knocked prone. That's kind of all I got. At a later level, I can kind of heal myself, though.
You also get deflect attacks.
Oh yeah, I did get that. I'm excited about that. Because all it takes is reaction, and then I can try to mitigate the damage, and then if I completely mitigate the damage of an attack against me, I can try to redirect the damage to somebody else that I'm near.
So, unlike earlier editions, this can happen with any attack, whether it's melee or ranged. And if it's melee, like you said, you do it to somebody adjacent to you. If it's ranged, you get to do it, reflect it up to 60 feet away. So it's pretty cool.
Somebody tries to shoot me, and I just decide to shoot them back with their own arrow.
And your open hand technique does not cost you anything, and you can do it with every single attack. Well, no, not with your
No,
flurry
only
of
with the flare
blows.
of blows.
So you do have to expend a key point to do flurry of blows.
I
Then you can do it
am
with both of those. So you have 2 times you can do it.
wondering if since the flurry of blows is an unarmed strike, right? And I'm able to do my tavern brawler push with it. Will the tavern brawler push stack with one of these? Say I
It's one or the other.
oh, that sucks.
But you can do your push, a tavern brawler push, when it's not flurry of blows, when you're just doing your unarmed attack.
Okay, consider this though. The flurry of blows is 2 attacks, right?
Correct?
The wording for the maneuvers says whenever you hit a creature with an attack granted by your flurry of blows.
Correct.
So one of those has those things. And then the tavern brawler is just an unarmed attack. So if I make 2 attacks,
So
could I theoretically push one
So part of what
if
you
both
just
of them
said is
hit?
incorrect. You hit with your spear, then you use your bonus action to either do an unarmed attack, which would be your tavern brawler doing whatever you want, or you use a key point to do flurry of blows. Flurry of blows is 2 attacks. Both of those can use an open hand technique or your tavern brawler. So you can do 2 of the open hand techniques. If you hit with both attacks, because it says whenever you hit a creature with an attack granted by your flurry of blows. So both of those are granted by your flurry of blows. But it does not stack with the. So you can't push and push again. You can't addle and push again. You can't topple and push again.
But you're saying that if I push them and then move up to them and push them again,
Mm-hmm.
That's legal?
Yes. If you're using the open hand technique, yeah. You can addle them and then push them the second attack, or push them, move up, addle them. You don't have to do the same thing both times. You can pick from the 3 anytime you do either of the 2 flurry of blows, both, so you can do it both times.
Huh. That's a weird take, but I'll take it, because the push here gives 15 feet away instead of 5, I guess.
And it's a saving throw. The other one does not.
Yeah, the other
your
one's not a saving
Tamarack
throw.
Brawler is automatic.
I do
So,
like the automatic. It's
so that's
really
what
nice just being able to say, "Oop, hey, look, you're not adjacent to me anymore," and then move back.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Well, that's all I got.
all of you
Are we
guys
doing
are
anything?
really powerful in your own way.
At level 3, nonetheless.
Yeah, at level 3, you guys have some really cool choices and some cool options. Let me open up Ren.
Do we do anything weird with the health
Main 3.
in this campaign?
No, you have
Okay.
yep, what you have is what you have.
I adjusted
double
my
check.
focus points
See what it
accordingly,
says about
and it seems like it coded everything else correctly.
Horizons. No, that wasn't Wednesday pinned. Yeah, I don't have any pinned homebrew. So the whole point was to try to do this raw, rules as written.
Okay.
And I can double check real quick. All right, so does anybody have any questions before we get back into it?
Nope.
Nope.
All right, let me double check.
So has our hit points gone up at all, or they're still the same?
Yes, your hit points did go up. You have 34 now. Igneous
Okay.
has 35, Ren is 24, and
Silas had 30 or 32 last time.
India.
It would have gone up by more than that.
Yeah, you should.
If you look in your chat.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. If you look in your chat, there should be a thing of like average hit points for additional barbarian levels added to your character, and then there's a number in parentheses. That
Yeah.
number is how much it went up by.
10.
It went up
Mine
by
went
10.
up by 10. Wow.
Yes.
It would go up
Yep.
based on your hit die and then your Constitution modifier.
Ah.
So it's not the max, but it's like over half.
Right. Well,
Actually,
then I like that about the 2024 rules. You can be a wimp and still be good. Usually it's level 4 or 5 where you even start to get anywhere near we can do anything. So it's got to be a challenge as a DM to make sure you're keeping up with the monsters, right?
Yeah. So the
you
rules
don't
say
tempt them.
each time you gain a level, you gain additional hit die. Roll that die. Add your Constitution modifier to the roll for a minimum of 1. Instead of rolling, you can use the fixed value shown in the fixed hit points by class. So, Barbarian gets 7, Fighter, Paladin, Ranger gets 6, Bard, Cleric, Druid, Monk, Rogue, Warlock get 5, Sorcerer and Wizard get 4, and then you add your con modifier. So that's what we're doing. It's using the 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. We'll worry about Bull next time. Close, close, close. Micah, did you get your spells?
I did. I grabbed the extra spell.
Okay. Oh, wow, you got
Yeah, I grabbed a bunch of really cool ones.
so cool thing is about warding bond is you can it lasts for an hour, and both of you have to wear this ring. So make sure you see up where it says components. Here, I'll share it in the chat. You see it says components of verbal, somatic, material, PSM. It says a pair of platinum rings, which you and the target must wear for the duration. So you have these two rings,
Okay.
and so just a role play, giving it to them. It lasts for an hour. You can do it in the middle of a fight. It's an action. Toss it to
Yeah, I
them,
can
or
definitely do that.
just have the ring ready to go. Have say Ren always wears the ring, or Silas or Igneous, whoever you want. However you want to flavor it, just keep that in mind. It's a cool little addition. I'm not going to
I
make a
like that.
big
It's like
deal
a
of it.
cool little
It's not
component.
gonna it's not gonna take an action, or you know it's not gonna slow down anything. It's just gonna be a role play thing that you do. All right, so they say goodbye. They eat breakfast. They head off. Um, where is party sheet? Requested rolls. All right, I'm gonna push a roll to everybody. Um, Actually, I'll let you guys choose. So everybody give me either investigation or insight.
Investigation.
So all four of you, investigation or insight. Nice. Indy and Iggy, I need investigation or insight. All right, Gandrick, I need investigation or insight.
Won't matter much.
So Silas, you didn't really catch it, but the rest of you, especially Ren, um, you notice from the eclectic pattern of gear that they have, and some odd bulges in some of their the extra sack that they carry and things. You're fairly certain these guys are bandits.
Oh.
And Ren, you know for sure. You overheard a couple of them whispering, and while they were talking about other things, or during your watch and stuff, when they thought you were asleep or something. So you know for sure they are. Did you guys want to do anything as they're packing up and heading out, and they wave goodbye?
um,
Help them hurry along and play some bagpipes.
I I remember like trying to make small talk with them and asking like where they came from and where they were heading to. Did they say that they were heading to like the keep or something?
No, they're going to the city with the docks, where you guys came from, to the east.
Once they get like slightly far enough away, I say in a voice loud enough for the party to hear, but hopefully not them. Those guys are definitely bandits. Should we do something about that?
They didn't steal it from us.
They did
Well.
not, but what does Tyr think about abandoning?
It's a great question. I have no idea what he thinks about banditing. And I feel like I would know though, like my character would know, but Indy would know. Is Tier like Justice, I think?
I don't remember what your god is all about.
Tyr is not one I know off the top of my head, like some of the other guys. Give me a moment
I'm
here.
Googling.
Here it is. Heroes.
He's the god of righteousness and justice, so he definitely cares about bandits. Tyr hates bandits.
All right, so figure out what you guys, how do you want to react to that? Again, your definition of justice. How does that play into it? I'll be right back.
So like you guys, like they definitely had stolen gear. So do we want to kill them? Do we want to scare them? Do we want to?
I don't know. It seems to me like a certain level of banditry and Wild West type of thing exists amongst everybody that's doing traveling. So they may be chaotic good as versus chaotic evil or specifically evil.
Oh no, I definitely heard them talking about robbing people. It's not like, oh hey, nobody's attending this backpack. Let me take something from it. I definitely heard them saying like how they help people up. And wow, can't believe they actually just handed that over without
All
a
right.
fight. So like,
So something else, Iggy. I don't know if this was mentioned, but you could, Indy, you could try to convert them or get them to promise not to do that anymore, or see if they want to follow Tyr instead of just outright slaughtering them. You also may want your version of justice might be capturing them and taking them back to the keep. So, how do you interpret it?
Yeah, I think Indy's gonna look over at them and when we get back, yeah, I'm gonna try to see if they want to convert to Tyr or turn their back on their wicked ways. It's not okay.
All right, so that would
So
be. Um, is anybody else trying to help him convince them?
I'm not gonna be particularly persuasive, but I know that my fists will be if they decide not to. So I'm not even good at intimidation, but I'm going with him. I'm his bodyguard, and if things turns out, I'm ready to fight.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I've gone up and proficiency of deception and intimidation is now part of my arsenal. But so I don't know how that translates role playing wise.
I have a very good persuasion. I just don't know if I have advantage or not.
So at this point,
Uh,
no. So just roll persuasion, and we will see. All right, so that is high enough to where you do have an effect on them.
I'm also going to offer if they're willing to convert and stop robbing people, then I will heal any kind of wounds they may have or diseases and offer Tyr's healing services. But Tyr's not interested in healing people unless they're going to live upright lives.
His is the same. Okay. All right, so one of them is definitely interested. Let me do something real quick. All right. So as you're talking throughout the night and stuff. One, two. There's one who comes over and he takes the watch with you. And so throughout the night, you talk to him and the advantages and the things that Tyr has shown you. And so he says that in the morning he'll separate from them, and then he's gonna head to the keep in the
That's
temple
cool.
there, and he'll start his new life there. He's always wanted to be a musician. He's one playing the lute, so maybe he'll get some bar training or do something. But
Yeah, to be honest, but your lookout skills are not the best. But at least you're awake. That is the important part.
all right, so when you guys are talking to each other in the morning, Indy says that one of them seems to have changed their mind. What are you guys doing, knowing that three of them are going to continue their life of crime?
I mean,
I
Andy,
again,
it's great that you got one, but are you okay with the others going? I feel like you got the best moral compass out of us, so maybe you should. It's your call.
I really just think it depends on what level of violence they're stealing things from people. If they're causing people serious harm and hurting people to steal stuff, then definitely we don't want that. So
So you did not hear any stories of that? They weren't bragging about killing people or hurting people.
capping old ladies or
Even
anything
even
like
the
that.
stuff in the tavern stories that they told you and stuff were, um, those normal stuff. It wasn't anything, like beat his head in or uh, even real violent type things. It was just normal stuff. So you have a feeling, they're not just murderous, killing everything.
You know, I think that
They also didn't attack you guys. Didn't even try. Didn't even, they just
yeah,
immediately saw the bagpipe and said, "Hey, come on over." So
yeah,
we
I
could
don't think that.
steal out of them, but I don't really think we should. I think that I think that maybe they'll learn from their friend, and that's really the best we can hope for. Unless any of them are wanted. Do you guys remember if you've seen any of their faces in town on the wanted posters?
No.
No,
I don't either.
all right. So they wave goodbye. The As you guys are packing up, getting ready to go, the one guy says, "Oh, I've got to go to the bathroom," and he never comes back. And
Nice.
the other two are grumbling a little bit, and he's freaking gnome and blah, 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 and but they're still pretty good natured for the most part, and head off. When this is where we'll leave it for this week. Thank you guys for playing. We'll be come
Thanks
back
for
to this in
joining.
a month.
thank you.
And next week we go back. We're back with scrambles in them. You guys are level 3. Woohoo! So
Yay!
you
What?
probably won't
Yay.
hit level 4. I think this is made for 1 through 3, but I don't know if they plan on people doing every single encounter. So you still might hit level 4. We'll see. But you guys will be heading to the fens. You're done with Tamarack Stand now, so you're heading to the fens next. So appreciate those who stopped by. It is 10 o'clock. Let me double check. I don't think anybody's still around that we know to Raid. No, there's nobody I want to raid. So, again, don't forget to like, subscribe. Check out those people who stopped by and said hi, Bane and Atomic Hero Squad, and whatever else you do. Enjoy the rest of your day. Say goodnight, guys.
Good night, guys.
Good night, guys.
Good night.